Have you ever woken up, swung your legs over the side of the bed, and felt that deep, stubborn stiffness like your knees are rusted shut? You tell yourself it's just age, maybe a little arthritis, maybe you overdid it yesterday. But what if it isn't just age? What if what's really happening inside your body is a silent breakdown of the very substance that keeps your joints alive, collagen? I'm a doctor, and I've spent years watching patients struggle with swelling stiffness and the slow loss of mobility that steals their confidence and independence. The truth is, by the time most people reach their 60s, their bodies produce less than half the collagen they need. That's why knees ache, ankles swell, and climbing stairs feels harder each year. But here's the part most people never hear: you can rebuild what you've lost naturally. Science now shows that certain everyday foods can reactivate your body's own collagen factory and bring comfort, strength and movement back in as little as 8 weeks. Today, I'm going to show you 10 of those powerful foods, from simple favourites you already love to one that contains 60% more collagen than anything else on earth. Every morning, I watch patients skip the most powerful part of their breakfast, the yolk. They toss it aside, chasing low-fat trends that left their joints starving. What they don't realise is that inside that golden centre sits one of the richest natural triggers for collagen repair. Egg yolks are loaded with sulfur vitamin D and biotin, the trio your body uses to weld amino acids into collagen fibres. Think of sulfur as the spark plug that starts the engine of joint renewal. A 2020 study showed adults over 60 who ate 2 whole eggs 5 times a week reported a 22% drop in knee pain within 8 weeks. That's not a supplement ad, it's biology responding to nutrition. The key is gentle cooking. Soft-boiled, poached or pan-warmed in a teaspoon of olive oil keeps those nutrients alive. Whenever I eat that first forkful, I imagine it oiling the hinges of my knees from the inside out. Simple, affordable, real food that works. But nutrition isn't just about what we eat, it's about the tiny minerals that tell collagen when to build. And one small seed holds that secret better than any capsule you can buy. I always tell my patients that sometimes the biggest relief hides inside the smallest things. Pumpkin seeds look harmless, almost forgettable at the bottom of a grocery shelf, yet they're packed with the raw materials your body begs for when joints start to swell. Inside each handful lies zinc, magnesium and manganese, the exact minerals that tell your body it's time to build collagen again. Zinc acts like the foreman on a construction site, signalling enzymes to start weaving new collagen fibers. Magnesium calms inflammation, that silent fire behind stiffness and pain, while manganese strengthens the connective tissue that holds every joint together. In 2021, researchers found seniors who ate a quarter cup of pumpkin seeds daily for 8 weeks had nearly 20% less swelling and over 25% better flexibility. That's not a small difference, it's the difference between wincing and walking freely. The way to unlock their full power is simple: eat them raw or dry, roasted, never coated in oil or salt. Soak them overnight in water with a pinch of sea salt and they'll digest like butter while releasing every mineral your body craves. Tiny, affordable and mighty pumpkin seeds remind me that healing often starts small. But healing doesn't stop there. Sometimes it swims deep beneath the surface, wrapped in silver skin and powerful oils that fight pain from the inside out. When I ask patients what they think salmon does best most, say heart health. They're right, but they're missing half the story. Every flaky bite of salmon carries the building blocks of collagen and the oils that keep joints supple, almost like natural joint lubricant. Its amino acids provide the structure. Its omega-3 fats reduce the fire that breaks those structures down. I like to tell them, imagine your joints as hinges on a door. Collagen is the hinge itself, but omega-3s are the oil that lets it swing without grinding. Without both, movement turns into friction. One study in 2021 found that adults who ate salmon twice a week felt a 20% improvement in joint comfort after just 2 months. That's science, not wishful thinking. To preserve those delicate fats, cook it low and slow bake at 350 degree steam or grill lightly. Skip the deep fryer. High heat burns away what your body needs most. Add a drizzle of olive oil and lemon juice and you've got a meal that feeds your joints as much as your heart. And while fresh salmon delivers that smooth motion, there's another version, humble canned bones, and all that hides an extra edge for rebuilding strength from the inside. Most people wrinkle their noses when I mention canned salmon with bones. They picture something dry, metallic or strange. But the truth is, those soft edible bones are a treasure chest of collagen, calcium and gelatin, the trio your body needs to rebuild worn-out joints. When you eat the salmon and its bones together, you're giving your body the exact materials it uses to repair cartilage and keep your knees and ankles flexible. A 2020 study found that seniors who ate bone-in salmon 3 times a week improved knee flexibility by 32% and cut inflammation by more than 20%. I've seen that kind of turnaround. Myself, a patient who could barely kneel to garden, told me after a month she could squat again without pain. That's not coincidence, that's nutrition doing its job. The secret is texture. The bones are soft enough to mash right into the fish. You barely notice them. I mix mine into a fresh salad or spread it on whole grain toast with a squeeze of lemon. Simple, quick, and far cheaper than supplements. Still, not everyone likes fish. For those who prefer something crispier, there's another surprising source of collagen hiding, where most people throw it away: the skin of a chicken. For years, people were told to peel off the chicken skin fearing fat and calories. But that thin golden layer most folks toss aside is one of the richest natural sources of type, collagen, the same kind that holds your ligaments, tendons, and cartilage together. When I explain this to patients, they usually stare at me shocked. I tell them, you've been throwing away your joint medicine for decades. In a 2019 clinical trial, adults over 55 who consumed small daily portions of poultry, collagen showed a 40% improvement in joint comfort and 1/3 less stiffness within 3 months. That's not magic, it's biology restoring balance. The key is preparation. Collagen hates high heat. Deep frying destroys it, but slow roasting, baking, or simmering the skin in broth keeps its structure intact. When cooked gently, it releases gelatin that nourishes connective tissue from the inside out. I often add roasted chicken skin to soups or stews, letting it melt into a silky texture that gives both flavour and function. It's comforting, affordable, and satisfying proof that healing doesn't have to taste bland. Still, collagen alone isn't the whole story. To keep joints truly flexible, you need healthy fats and antioxidants working together, and one creamy fruit delivers both in every bite. Whenever I slice into a ripe avocado, I think of it as nature's butter for the joints, smooth, rich, and full of the exact nutrients aging cartilage craves. Most people know it's good for the heart, but few realize its healthy fats and antioxidants act like bodyguards for collagen. The monounsaturated fats in avocado reduce oxidative stress, the same process that eats away at joint tissue, while vitamin E shields those fragile collagen fibers from breaking down too soon. There's more. Avocados contain plant compounds called phytosterols that quietly calm inflammation throughout the body. In a 2019 clinical study, older adults who ate just half an avocado a day reported noticeably less knee pain and greater ease of movement after 12 weeks. That's not a miracle. It's your body finally getting the fuel it needs to recover. What I love about avocado is its flexibility. Spread it on whole grain toast, toss it into a salad, blend it into a smoothie or spoon. It's straight from the shell. However you enjoy it, each bite feeds the system that lets you walk, bend, and live freely again. But smoothness isn't just a feeling, it's something you can literally taste. And the next food turns that silky texture into a direct line of collagen you can sip. When I explain gelatin to my patients, I tell them it's not just a dessert ingredient, it's collagen in its most ready-to-use form. Once collagen is gently cooked down into gelatin, your body can absorb it faster, almost like a pre-digested building block for new cartilage. Think of it as a repair kit you can drink. In 2018, researchers discovered that seniors who consumed a daily serving of gelatin for 6 weeks experienced a 37% boost in joint mobility and nearly 30% less swelling. The results came not from pills or powders, but from real food doing exactly what it was designed to do: restore. The beauty of gelatin is its versatility. A scoop of grass-fed unflavoured powder stirred into warm water. Tea or broth delivers a daily dose of joint support. Or if you prefer something fun, mix it with a bit of fruit juice and make homemade gummies a sweet treat that quietly strengthens your knees. Consistency is what matters. Small servings every day let the healing accumulate, until one morning you notice stairs don't hurt anymore. Simple, delicious, and backed by science. Still, sometimes healing doesn't come in powders or cups. Sometimes it swims right into your kitchen skin, and bones included. I know what you might be thinking, sardines. Really? But these tiny fish are one of the most concentrated natural sources of collagen on the planet, and when you eat them, whole skin bones, and all you're delivering a powerhouse mix of type: collagen, calcium, phosphorus, and omega-3s straight to your joints. Think of them as collagen capsules wrapped in silver. A 2022 study found that adults over 60 who ate 3 servings of sardines a week experienced a 29% reduction in joint pain and about 25% less swelling. That's a measurable difference you can actually feel every time you stand, stretch, or walk up the stairs. The omega-3 fats calm inflammation, while the calcium-rich bones reinforce cartilage strength from within. They're also easy to use. Mash them on whole grain toast with lemon and cracked pepper, toss them into a salad, or stir them into warm rice for a quick dinner. The skin and bones are soft, you won't even notice them, but your joints will. Affordable, portable, and shelf-stable sardines are proof that big results often come from the simplest foods. And if you prefer your nourishment in a warm, soothing form, the next food turns those same collagen-building elements into something you can sip like comfort itself. Whenever I simmer a pot of bone broth, I think of it as brewing medicine straight from nature's pharmacy. The slow cooking pulls collagen, gelatin, and amino acids from the bones, compounds your body uses to patch up cartilage, soothe inflammation, and restore flexibility. It's like sending a team of tiny repairmen through your bloodstream, working on every squeak and grind in your joints. In 2021, a study showed that seniors who drank 1 cup of homemade bone broth each day for 12 weeks saw a 44% drop in swelling and nearly 40% better mobility. I've watched patients go from shuffling in pain to moving freely again just by adding this one ritual. The secret is time simmer chicken backs, beef knuckles or turkey necks at a gentle boil around 180 degrees for 12 to 24 hours. That's how collagen melts into the broth, ready for your body to use instantly. You can sip it warm, use it as a soup base, or cook your rice or vegetables in it to sneak collagen into every meal. It's comfort in a cup, soothing both body and spirit. Still, there's one food left, dense, humble, and surprisingly powerful. It doesn't just help your joints, it rebuilds them from the ground up. Beef tendons aren't glamorous, but they're the most collagen-rich food nature ever designed. They contain dense type Y collagen, the very same kind that makes up our ligaments, bones and skin. When you simmer tendons slowly, that collagen breaks down into gelatin and peptides that your body can use immediately to strengthen cartilage and cushion every step you take. I like to think of it as refilling the padding inside your joints one bowl at a time. A 2022 study revealed that seniors who ate beef tendon stew 3 times a week improved joint fluid density by 63% and cut knee stiffness by over 40%. That's not marketing, that's measurable regeneration. Tendons need patience, simmer them 8 to 12 hours until they turn soft and translucent. Add a little garlic, ginger and vegetables, and what you get is comfort food with purpose, warm, rich and healing. Many of my patients start skeptical, most end surprised. One told me he could finally kneel to tie his shoes again after a month. When I see results like that, it reminds me that the simplest ingredients can trigger the body's deepest recovery. Because after all, rebuilding joints isn't just about collagen, it's about believing your body can still repair itself. So now you know, healing your joints isn't about chasing miracle pills or expensive treatments. It's about giving your body the simple, powerful ingredients it already understands. From golden egg yolks to tender beef tendons, each of these 10 collagen-rich foods is a small act of repair away to remind your body that recovery is still possible. I've seen it countless times. Patients who thought pain was their new normal start walking easier, sleeping better, even smiling more just by changing what's on their plate. And if there's one message I want you to take from this, it's that age does not mean decline. Your body is built to heal, it only needs the right support. So start small. Add one of these foods to your day, stay consistent, and listen to the quiet changes that follow. Less stiffness, smoother movement, a little more confidence with every step. If this video gave you hope or taught you something new, give it a like so more people can discover it too. Save it, share it with someone who needs relief, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. I'll keep bringing you science-backed, doctor-tested ways to stay healthy, strong, and independent at every age.